Director of BFDI, The Power of Two, Sam Thornbury. We have the voice of three and microphone, and Mince Crane. We have the writer and director of Inanimate Insanity, Brian Koch. We have writer and songwriter for both shows, Benjamin Cross. And we have a special surprise guest that we have not announced. The voice of Boss, Asia Ray. Awesome. Thank you all so much. Everyone take a seat. We're going to do a little intro of who we all are, and then we're going to jump right into the Q&A. We're going to start with Michael. All right, hello everyone. My name is Michael, and about 16 years ago, I created a YouTube channel called Jack and Jellyfood. But you might know me as the voice of Pencil from BFDI. Hi everyone, I'm Michael's brother, Carrie, and one of the characters that I voice, it's X from I see multiple X cosplays out there. Hi guys, I'm Sam. I'm the director of Teapot, and wow, I voice 9.
Hi everyone, my name is Mince Crane, and I voice 3 from BFDI. I also do microphone from Inanimate Insanity.
Reports of my death were greatly exaggerated, but more Hi, I'm Ben. I'm a writer on Inanimate Insanity. I've done some songwriting for both shows, and I'm the voice of Balloon!
I'm Asia Ray, and I voice Box on Inanimate Insanity.
Hello, I'm Adam. I'm the creator of Inanimate Insanity. Some favorite characters I really like are Sidewalkie. I'm also a fan of Test Tube. Thank you all so much. We have 4 microphones. We have one here, and up in the lobby, 2 in the lobby. Or I'm sorry, not in the lobby. Do not go out there. In the balcony. Yes, it will all be remaining in this room. Yes, we just asked one question per person, so we can get through as many as we can here, and we're going to start right over here.
Okay. I'm Benjamin Allen Curry, also known as Coco Spar on YouTube, and I have a question to Michael and Carrie Hung. How would you like it if you partnered up with Universal to have a BFDI theme park trash in there?
Well, do people want to see BFDI at Universal? Well, if it's anything like Two's roller coaster, maybe I won't ride that. I feel like when I see those giant metal letters floating around the earth, I get scared. So maybe I don't want to support those letters floating up there. So, thank you. Great question. And right over here.
Hello, my name is David. I've been here last year. My question, I think this one's pretty interesting. So, what if the Inanimate Insanity contestant could use the wireless recovery center from BFDI to recover people like Bo and Nye?
That's a good question.
Yeah, well, I was going to say one big topic of this season is kind of the topic of mortality, because now Meatbone is not able to recover the character, so that's something we're going to explore a lot in the season. If they could use the recovery centers, I think they'd be a lot less nervous, for sure.
That's for sure, and I think for Bo and Doe and Knife, you know, obviously they're confined to the mansion. We saw that in the very sad ending of this episode, but we definitely will see more from those characters in the future, so don't think that's the last we've seen of them. Yeah.
Also, I made you 2 win tokens.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah, if you have anything too for anyone up here, feel free to just kind of leave it on the the perch over there, and then we'll get
Thank
to it
you
for
so
sure.
much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
And we'll do right up here.
Hi, my name is Lily. Here we go. Sorry. Oh, if I'm sorry. Oh, let's go.
You got this.
Object show from any object show. This is for Michael and Carrie Long. What's your favorite object show quote?
Oh, our favorite object show quote. Well, I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is we were at a new venue, the Alex Theater. I feel like it reminds me of like a quote from an object show I used to watch. Sour cream. Thank you. And right up here.
I would like to know what kind of music Suitcase would listen to.
I don't know if slam poetry counts, but to me, I feel like it's very musical. I think it will. Yeah. What do you think? If you want, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Really, I'm not really too sure. I think I can't answer this question.
Well, I feel like we've heard a lot about how Ruby loves listening to Lemon Demon. I think that Suitcase would follow in those footsteps, you know, to quote the great Suitcase, and say Lemon Demon too. Good answer. Thank you.
We love them in
Right over here. It's Yin Yang.
Hi, my name is Liam, and I'm wondering, what is everyone's favorite character that you don't voice?
I really like Doe from the Native Insanity.
Yes! W.
Big fan of toilets. So funny.
I really like Me Tag, who no one voices, which is pretty special.
Yes, we love Me Tag.
I like Taco. I want to sing like Taco. I wish I
I'm gonna give a shout out to Bubble from BFDI. Awesome. Thank you so much. And right over here, it's X.
I have to lift this up so that I can speak. Hi, I'm Booster. Some of you may have recognized me from last year. I was down in Seattle for the 2025 tour. I would have, if I could, I would have bought VIP tickets to meet you two up there. Big fans of Fan in 3, if you get it, the joke. Big fan. I have a question for 3. What if 1 had done the same thing Pencil did and just got up front and apologized to 3? Because 3 is mad at 1 because she's not like taking any responsibility for her actions and stuff. What if she realizes like what Pencil's doing? What Pencil goes up and tells her it's not worth to keep doing this path of revenge? What if she just goes up to 3 and makes up and gets her only friend or one of her only friends back?
Yeah, that's
It would be really good if that could happen. Will it happen? I guess you'll have to stay tuned and see. But yeah, I think stuff between 1 and 3, I think, is going to continue being interesting. So yeah, let's say just stay tuned for now. Yeah. Thank you so much. Cheers. Thank you. Yeah, and right up here.
Hi, my name's Pepper. I'm wondering, after Teapot ends, will we be getting any other object shows with you guys? What about IDFB?
Well, I think that like we're definitely going to bring back IDFB, so I think that will. I'm not sure which one's going to finish first. So, like the Teapot IDFB, they'll like be racing each other. There you have it. Thank you. And right over here.
Hi, I'm Ava, and for the II, I was wondering, what happened to the original Nick Lay, and what's going to happen to
What happened to him? I miss Nick Lou.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Can you get a little closer to the microphone? We're having trouble hearing.
I was wondering what's going to happen with Nick Lay, like the one who says I'm highly offended, and what's going to happen with Springy. We haven't seen
Oh, Nicolay and Springy, I think because we don't know if they've come out of the void yet. No, that's a very good question. I think we have to return and get some more clarity on what happened to some of these characters. So just because we haven't seen them yet doesn't mean they have been forgotten. I think we at II have a penchant at this point for returning to characters who have not been, as we've seen in this season with certain characters that debuted in season 1 and were gone for so long, and now they're back. So you never know who could come back again. Yeah.
True. We saw Springy in Meatbone's Void in the season 2 finale,
That's
so
right.
he's likely still there, but I can say wherever Nick Lay is, he is highly... There we go! Excellent. Nice. Thank you. And right over here.
Hello, my name is Giselle, and
I love the pin cosplay.
oh my gosh, thank you, Carrie. My question was, since it's a pencil-related question, and we can see that in Teapot, the new episode, that pencil goes to like the past, but it only goes to like the first episode of BFDI, and I was wondering, do the BFDI characters have a past before BFDI started, or is it like Inanimate Insanity, like where they were just created for the show?
Well, I have a past, I just don't like to think about it.
Also, it is true that this might the golf ball is over 1 billion years old, so there's 99 million years of history that we don't know about. So maybe we'll have a million season 6 going golf ball. Better call golf ball prequel. Thank you. Yeah, and right over here.
Hi, my name is Kay, and my question is about the Outer Points. The Outer Points, will we get any, like, separate from BFDI, will we get any separate from BFDI Outer Point, like, shows, kind of like Problems and Solutions, the object show?
I think we're always looking to experiment more with the Algebralians. We already have the minisodes, but yeah, we definitely have some ideas for other ways to make some stuff about them too. So, yeah. Yeah, and also I have seen Problems and Solutions, so I'm happy that so many people know about it.
I'll find out one of you for Square Root, so.
Thank you. And right up here.
Okay. Hello, my name is Violet, and I have been quite much a fan for a while now. This is my first time coming to a tour. So, anyway, my question is, out of all fan-made songs, what is your favorite one?
Well, there was one song by, do you know the YouTuber Cat YJ in the optics community? Well, they made a song, or they made a video based on a song that was out there on the internet. It goes, it burns, burns, burns. There's also that song of One made by Random Stuff.
Yeah, Carrie stole my answer, but I liked Cat YJ's Eliminated, which was his like parody of an Our City song. I think it was a parody of Our City song, but yeah, I remember like Eliminated was a big one as well.
Well, I mean, I have to say, Olivia's original III recap song, which was so good, we made it an official song, so it's gotta be my answer, yeah.
Great question, thank you so much.
No problem. Passing the mic.
Right over here.
Welcome.
Hi. How tall is an Algebraian in comparison to a human being?
I always picture them maybe waist height. I feel like that's a good middle ground between like dog and fish.
Your little baby.
I think 2763 is probably like 50 feet tall though.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Yeah, right over here.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm so short. Hello, my name is Remy. I have a question about Thor specifically. I relate a lot to his character as an autistic person myself, and I just wanted to ask, does he have any weird niche or special interests that we haven't seen yet that he may have?
Well, I was a fan of BFDI, the makeover contest. I was a fan of makeovers and fashion in general. point, I really liked this like scene where Thor is playing with his own eye and he's like shaking it around. That was like a really fun visual that I want to kind of do more often. So I think he's very interested in that. I want to bring that back as well. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Cheers. Yeah. Right over here. It was great.
Hi, I'm Jizu and I'm cosplaying Bo. For the Anatomy Insanity crew, will Bo, Doe, and Knife escape the Purgatory Mansion sometime soon?
Ooh, so here's the thing. I think it's as explained in the Anatomy Insanity 2 movie. It's not really a place they're able to escape. There's certain confines we see when Knight becomes a ghost. He tries to like go through it, and there's kind of this invisible barrier. So it is not something that they can leave, which is the reason why they had to be left behind. But as mentioned earlier, we will see them again, and they remain part of the story. So don't worry, Bo. You'll see more Bo.
And your cosplay is so cool.
So good.
Thank you so much. Yeah. And right over here.
Hi, it's Super CB. You might remember me from the New York tour, but I have a very important question. I'm the future writer of Teapot. And also, here's the very important question. For you, Emmett Cranes, who's to blame? 3 or 1?
Oh my God.
Let's keep in mind 3 is on stage, so...
Well, I guess you just have to keep watching and find out.
I think it's 1. I was gonna give it more diplomatic.
Anyway, it's nice to meet you, Emmett Cranes.
I was gonna say like the best stories have, you know, complicated villains, or you can disagree about who the villain is. Like in Kanto, that movie didn't have like a clear bad guy. It was kind of just a family trying to figure itself out, and I think those stories are the most interesting. So neither or both.
Yeah, neither or both. Good answer.
Thank you.
Anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you, Emmett Cranes.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure meeting you too. Good luck with the writing.
And right up here.
Hello, I'm a huge fan of BFDI and the Anatomy Insanity, but I wanted to ask a question for Carrie and Michael. What is the hardest and easiest characters to voice act?
For me, it's easy to say which was the hardest. It's definitely it's Grundy. Yeah, I'm not ready for it right now. But Grundy. And then this character doesn't do much damage to my voice, but is easily damaged. Apparently, the secret's on my movie.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah. Right over here. Sorry, coming to the microphone. We just want to make sure we hear you. Thank you.
Hello, so I'm the gaming cosplayer from Comic Con. Thank you, Carrie. Like, first off, I want to say thank you, Carrie. Like, the first time I gave you a plushie, I really appreciate it. So,
Oh, yeah, I remember the Katie plushie.
anyway, here's my question. So, in the BFDIA thing, like, where who joins the show, you know how Mark has his tattoo on his arm? Does he still have it?
I keep all my tattoos. Yeah, but Marker still has that tattoo. I forget. Does it say like I'm gonna win or something? Oh, it says immunity goes to me. And he still has it. Yeah, thank you for the question. And yeah, I love the game blush.
Awesome. Right over here.
Hello, I'm Cindy. I come from Mexico City because I really love this show, and I have some friends over there, and they wanted me to ask you guys if you're ever considering leaving the U.S. to another country, because I know a lot of people around the globe, around everywhere that love object shows, and we would love for you guys to come anytime, any country really, because I know a lot of people that are really excited to come.
Absolutely. Thank you for asking that. It's something we definitely want to do. And actually this year, this tour is the first time that we're going out of the US. We're going to London in the UK. Which was awesome, but very hard to pull off. There's a lot of business-related stuff that has to be done to make it work. But we would love to, for sure, and we're working on it.
We want to travel the world. Yes.
I also made stickers for you. I don't know if there's enough.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much for coming all this way and asking that question. That was so cool. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And right up here.
Hi, my name is Sani. Nice to meet all of you guys. I have a couple of friends from Indonesia who want to ask you guys if you're ever gonna do like any tours over there, because like they're really big fans of you.
I mean, I would love to. I feel like there's a lot of Object Show fans in Southeast Asia and that area. So I definitely want to visit at some point. I think it's just a matter of like if the logistics are possible. But yeah, you know, if you keep showing passion for Object Shows there, it's bound to happen someday.
I will say one thing that's great too is because it's on YouTube, and I know they have like region locking and stuff on YouTube, but like these shows are accessible for everyone all around the world, which is great, and we always want them to stay that way. So we love that we have these fans from all around the world. It's amazing.
Yeah. And thank you to your friends in Indonesia. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And right over here.
Hello, my name is Layla, and I'm cosplaying as Paper from Anime Insanity.
Oh wow.
I've always wondered, as a fan who's been in the OSC for years, this is a question for Michael, Carrie, and Adam. Who are your least favorite characters?
Oh, least favorite. Oh, I feel like I don't want to start any beef. Oh, no, this is easy. Non-existy is my least favorite character. Now I feel like I don't have to answer anymore, so my least favorite will have to be existing. Existing is overrated.
Well, I do have to say my least favorite character is Nikolay, because regardless if I like him or not, he's going to be highly offended. So I may as well not like him then.
You're evil doppelganger.
He is. Yeah. Well, I'm the original, so haha. But yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, over here.
I'm Marlo. This is my first time at an object show. I'm cosplaying Gady. My friend helped me make this. I painted it last night. I was listening to your guys' favorite characters. I sadly only had the toilet one left, but I'll leave this here for you. And then me and my group made like little cards. It's an art collab. We drew the characters we were cosplaying, and it has all our signatures on the back. And I have one for each of you guys, and I'll leave that up here too. My question is about, yeah, of course. I love fan. Also,
Hello.
Sorry, I blanked. My question is about Pillow. So, is Pillow a psychopath? Like, in a okay, that sounds so bad, but I love researching mental illness, and a psychopath really fits their personality, like the lack of empathy, the isolation, all of that. So that would really fit with the character that Pillow is. So I'm wondering if that's what you guys were thinking of when you made Pillow, or if that's a possibility for them.
Well, I feel like Pillow is similar. Do you know the game Portal and GLaDOS?
Oh my god.
The evil robot. I feel like, you know, people may call them psychopaths, but they would, like both Pillow and GLaDOS would argue that they're doing science for the sake of the future humans, like all the humans who are still alive. So like, Pillow is willing to, I guess like, burn someone in acid now, but like, if that means 10 years from now we have better science research, I guess.
And then can I ask one other question for Adam?
I would love to answer it when you do limit one question per person. I'm so sorry, but thank you. It was a great question.
No, that's all good. I just didn't know since this is my
Oh,
first time.
great cosplay, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
Yeah, and right over here.
Hi, my name is Elliot, and I'm cosplaying as Guest 666, like Pre-Saken.
What is Guest 666 doing here, bro?
Are we gonna see 12 again? Like, are we, is 12 gonna get speaking? Like, is 12 gonna speak? Are we still gonna be, like, defeating 2,763?
Well, so the question is 12 gonna show up again?
Yeah.
Maybe it's like 5 and 7 fused together. I don't know, we haven't really thought of the plan yet, but I feel like after seeing 12 in the credits, you know, people definitely have been asking, so we'll definitely look into it.
Yeah, and about 2763, like, part 2 is coming, like, sooner than people really think. So, yeah, it's coming along, and, yeah, you'll see all there are new outer aliens in that, so something to look forward to there as well. Yeah, thank you so much. Cheers.
Yeah, right up here.
Hi, I'm sorry, I'm really nervous.
All good, all good. No worries.
Hi, I usually go by the name Cookies online, but my question is any of the Phil debuters ever gonna get any merch?
Oh, you're talking about the characters that almost made it onto Teapot.
Yeah.
I think they will almost make it into merch. Well, I was gonna say, you know, income tax return document,
your parents get that merch every year.
I think it'd be cool to see some PDA merch, you know, I think that they really deserve some. So, yeah, maybe those characters, but I think there's quite a few other characters to get through first. Yeah.
And in Anime Insanity, when you think about it, Teddy Bear was technically a failed debuter for a long time, and now she does have merch. So I think there's hope for any character, as long as there's fans of them out there. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, right up here.
So, my name is David. So why is it that only BFD they needed oxygen to breathe, but before in the original season of BFDI and now in Teapot they don't need oxygen?
Well, so the question is like, why sometimes they go into space and they can breathe just fine, but in BFB 20 they don't. It's for the same reason that when you go outside, sometimes it's raining and sometimes it's not. There's a weather forecast for space in BFDI. Sometimes like the weather says there's no air, and other days there is air. So it changes by the day. Thank you, that's a really good question. Thank you so much. We do ask everyone here, please just lower the volume just a tiny, tiny bit, just so we can hear the questions. That'd be amazing. Yeah, right over here.
Oh, hey, yeah, I'm Fernie. I came here last year at the LA tour during July 31st at noon.
I also did that grassy impression.
Oh yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah. Anyways, my question was like, I know David competed in BFDIE, and we also saw in that like short little segment of that song in TVOT 24. We saw the BFDIE contestants interact with the main BFDI cast. I'm wondering, like, are we gonna ever see the BFDIE contestants like coexist or like? Sorry. Are we ever going to see the BFDIE contestants coexist and interact with like the main BFDI cast in a greater manner? I really want to see more of Fern, please. My name is Fern.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you like Fern. Yeah, I mean, I think the current idea is that in seasons 1 to 5, we don't really want to have the elsewhere characters have a huge impact, but after 6, maybe. So, yeah, I would love to have those characters overlap, for sure.
I want Fern in season 7, please. Also, I brought Stuckman. I brought him to the previous tour as well as the TVOT 20 screen.
Well, it's lovely. Yeah. Oh, it's so cool.
There's a little succulent plant. I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. Cheers.
Good to see you too. Yeah, right over here.
Hi, I'm Cloudbox. I was wondering, this could be for anyone, for any show or anything. What is your guys' favorite like character arcs or like, you know, storylines in general within your guys' shows or any show?
I really like what Joseph Pack, the writer of BFDIA, did with Book. I thought that the story the book has in the end of BFDIA, I think is awesome. So yeah, that's definitely my favorite one.
Yeah, it took a long time, but finally I won something.
I'm a fan of the relationship between Robot Flower and basketball.
Personally, I'm loving the arc between Microphone and Taco.
I really love seeing Fox kind of come into her own. I think if you want to talk about that, go for it.
Kind of just like that. She's so isolated now. She's learning to like verbally speak and like communicate her emotions. And like as someone who's like homeschooled for a long time, I was isolated from people. So like learning how to like talk to people regularly, having conversation, like Fox is going through that. So I feel very connected to her in that way. So I like that arc a lot.
And I'll give a shout out to Paper and Poppy as characters. It's really fun to see their relationship improve over the last 6 episodes.
And in a similar kind of enemies to buddies arc, I'm always very partial to how Balloon and Nickel kind of forged a friendship in season 3 of Animate Insanity. It's
Balloon's alright, okay?
Nickels, sometimes tolerable.
I'll take it.
And also, 3's new bestie, Purple Face.
So, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Right up here.
Hi, I'm very nervous to Oh, you're all good.
You got this.
You got it.
But during Teapot 23, the negative numbers really turned infected by the yo-yo light. But is there a cure to bring back the negative numbers back to their normal selves?
It's a great question. Yeah, the negative numbers is definitely something we want to come back to. I would say you'll hear a little bit more about what's going on with that in Teapot 25. So I'd stay tuned for that. But yeah, they won't be forgotten about. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you. Right over here.
So my name is Logan. I was wondering, since you depict Pin losing her color in the end of BFDI and IDFP, I was wondering, in any future IDFP episodes, will you depict Pin regaining her color?
I think that's definitely possible, but maybe we'll have to sacrifice her limbs again. No, I'm sure the Golf will find a solution, because, I mean, I just heard the BFD Pin has both back, so, Golf Ball, call me up. Thank you so much, and we are down to our final 5 questions of or not questions, but 5 minutes of the Q&A, so we're going to try to make every minute count here and get through as many as we can. We're going to go right over here.
Hi, I'm Dawn, and I just wanted to know what would happen if you added a negative number to a positive number?
Oh, I think that would be why there's so many clones of Zero out in the universe. You make Zero.
Yeah, honestly, I think that is what it is. I think that's why there's like thousands and thousands of zeros running around. yeah. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Yeah, right over here.
Hello, I go by Vintage on social. I'm a huge fan of Book. She's everything to me, and I would just like to know, anything about her, anything new about her. I really love her.
Well, I like to think that she has a huge family. Books are always found in libraries, so she probably, has hundreds of siblings, and each sibling is really smart at one subject. There's the geography textbook, and there's the, romance novel, and so on.
But I can't always decide what I want to be, so I'm an everything textbook for now.
And I love the wings. They're amazing.
So
Thank you.
cool.
Yeah.
I also like some of these stickers.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, and right up here.
Hello. My name is Van. I'm 16 years old. I'd like to say that I really, really love BFDI. And my question is, out of every episode of Teapot, which one was your favorite episode to write for? That's what I'm going to say.
Honestly, I think my favorite to write for was Teapot 13, the Storm episode. When we were writing it, I feel like every scene was just oh, it's gotta be this, and we just kind of quickly went through it. It was very seamless, and I think it shows. I think when you watch the episode, it just feels very cohesive. But I also really like Teapot 10. That's kind of the vibe that I'm thinking the merge will probably have with Teapot. So Teapot 10, 16 kind of vibe. So yeah, I want to revisit that kind of part of Teapot. But yeah. Thank you so much. Cheers.
And up here.
Hello, my name is Diamond Official, and I've been planning to make my own object show. One of the biggest things I struggle with is motivation. So my question to Adam, Michael, and Carrie are, when you first started making II or BFDI, what were your main motivations?
I will say the easiest one is to just consume more content that you enjoy, because I feel like, enjoying what you like to watch is going to give you ideas on its own right. Kind of me watching BFDI gave me, a little idea to make my own show. I would also say if you're dealing with any artist block of any kind, to just kind of change your environment. Even me getting up and moving and changing rooms, there have been times where that has actually had an effect on my work.
Yeah, I would say that one thing I would do is that I would, when I was bored in math class, I would just draw a BFDI character. Or I would do some of the storyboard in math class. So I don't think my math teacher, hopefully they're not listening.
And then maybe the last thing is to make a challenge for yourself. Put out an episode on the first day of every month. I felt some months we were dreading it, but knowing that, if one episode felt bad, we already move on to the next one by the next month. I think that would help, is a challenge. Thank you so much. Yeah, right over here.
Hi, I'm Sketchy, the #1 donut fan. I've been wondering, without trying bias at all, who do you want to win Teapot the most?
Well, there's a song that. No, I don't want to show bias though. I'll say non-existent again.
Well, look, I'll say if I can include everyone, including someone that's been eliminated and someone I think would have been a cool winner, I would have liked to see Pillow win. You know, I think Pillow would have been.
Oh, there's a pillow punch right over there.
I don't know how Pillow could have won, so I would have liked to see that reality. So, yeah, that was fun.
I guess if we're allowed to say eliminated characters, you know, I was really hoping that Winner would make it further. But, I mean, it's in the name, but, you know, I guess now they're out.
Thank you so much, and we are down to our final question. However, I have good news. We have 2 very cool surprises when the Q&A ends. So get ready for those, and we're gonna go to our final question.
Let me first just say, I love the hot chip party hat.
Thank you so much.
First time seeing it.
My name is Kai, and I have a question for Animation Epic. Will there be any planning of making any more Blu-ray plushies in the future, like Test Tube, Balloon, Oge, or any more Blu-ray characters soon?
That's a great question. I mean, like, I think as we've seen, this season is very much about all the change that they've had to undergo since the events of the movie. So I love us having these variants that are blue themed of plushies. So maybe we should do that.
Well, okay, a question for the audience, because we are
Making another one right now. You know, we're releasing test tubes, you know, at some point in the future.
So, make some noise if you want it to be a Blu-ray one. Now make some noise if you want it to be green. Pretty even. That's gonna make, you're gonna have to flip a nickel to decide.
We'll have to do bluish green.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Give yourselves a round of applause for being an amazing audience. We're gonna get down to our 2 surprises right now. We are about to have a musical performance of the